Welcome to the Game of the Week for week number 4 of the 2018 NFL season. I'm your host, Moonlight Swami, and today we bring you guys from Levi Stadium a matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. It's rookie Brady Johns taking on Brett Hundley. Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, Brian Bulaga, David Bakhtiari, they're all injured. Elgin Armstead is out. Aaron Lynch is out. Both teams have been decimated, but it seems like the Packers a little bit more so than the 49ers, despite losing a guy who had 16.5 sacks last season. Regardless, with Darius Motes back, the 49ers hope to be able to defeat the Packers as they sit at 1-2, taking on the 2-1 Packers as Greg the Leg Zuerlein lines things up for the opening kickoff. And we are underway from Santa Clara, California. Le'Veon Duncan from his own 10 cuts it inside, and he's going to be brought down at the 33-yard line. And here comes the 49ers offense led by Brady Johns and Jamal Alden. Johns has had ups and downs to start off his rookie campaign after winning the job in the preseason. Just under 60%, 5 touchdowns, 5 picks. And they come out 4 wide here, Jamal Alden. Going to be a give from the shotgun. Alden with a cut. Jamal Alden into the open field. Jamal Alden, one man to beat, and he is gone. Jamal Alden, the rookie out of Pitt, does it again. He goes 67 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Watch the vision by Jamal Alden one more time. He's going to approach the offensive line, makes a hard cut, gets away from the defense, and it was a foot race from there. Now down 7-0, here comes Brett Hundley. 70%, 345 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks in limited action in relief of Aaron Rodgers. 2nd and 5 from the 25, play action fake for Hundley. He's going to air it deep down the sideline for Randall Cobb, but it's broken up. Jamal McNeal over the top, and we'll take a look at this 49ers defense. It's Armstead, Hunt, Doyle, and Daniels. Najee Simon starting at left outside linebacker for the injured Aaron Lynch. Motes is back. JT Ogletree, Jenkins, and McNeal round out the secondary. 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. They come out in an empty set. Hundley looks over the middle, finds Randall Cobb. On the quick slant, got away from Darius Motes. It's enough for a first down. 2nd and 5, play action fake to Eddie Lacy. Hundley airing it deep left for Denario Alexander, and it's broken up. This time it's Ogletree who breaks it up. 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line, coming out in the pistol. Hundley. No step drop, and is dropped by Sedale Hunt. Sedale Hunt finally started to emerge at the end of last season, and he's carrying it over to this year. 3rd and 4 from the 39. Quick pass to Martavis Bryant. That'll move the sticks. It's a pickup of 6 on Brady Johns' second pass attempt of the ballgame. 2nd and 6 from the 49-yard line, coming out in the pistol. Johns steps back, looks left, fires it for Kris Arnold. A great out route pass from Brady Johns, who's looked pretty accurate thus far this season. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. It's a give to Jamal Alden. Jamal Alden with fancy footwork. A beautiful cut, and that's a pickup of 6. Jamal Alden, one of the most patient runners in the league, but he has the explosiveness to make big plays as Kris Arnold cannot hold on as he goes to the ground. Incomplete. 3rd and 4 from the 28-yard line. Brady Johns looks, throws for Bernie Lauderdale, and Lauderdale gets away from Danny Trevathan. It's enough for a first down. 2nd and 10 from the 16. Handoff Duke Johnson. Duke stretching it to the outside and is forced out of bounds after a gain of 7. Setting up a 3rd and 3 from the 9. Duke still in. Jamal Alden getting a breather. 3rd and 3. Brady Johns is going to roll out to his right. Throws for Nate Hill, who picks up more than enough. Steps out of bounds before getting into the end zone. But it's a 2nd and goal now from the 3. Johns, handoff Alden. Jamal Alden is in yet again. Touchdown 49ers. This run-heavy team is absolutely dominating in that department. They are easily the number 1 rush offense in the NFL. And with good reason. Jamal Alden's been spectacular. Can you imagine what happens when Elgin Armstead comes back? That two-headed monster, teams must be shuddering at the thought. Full house, draw to Eddie Lacy, and Lacy cuts it back. He's going to pick up 7, and they are into San Francisco territory. Winding seconds of the first quarter. 2nd and 6, handoff Lacy. Eddie Lacy can't get away, and Eddie Lacy is dropped as Ben Doyle throws Josh Sitton to the ground at the end of that play. 3rd and 7 from the 35-yard line. 49ers showing blitz. Hundley looks, throws. It's almost picked, but Cobb catches it, and Randall Cobb will run for 17. That's a big first down as JT Ogletree almost took that one back to the house. 1st and 10. Quick curl to Randall Cobb again. A pickup of 14 yards right in front of Brandon Boykin. 2nd and goal from the 4. Shotgun look. Handoff Lacy, and Eddie Lacy is stuffed. Najee Simon, the rookie out of Tennessee, getting in on the tackle. 3rd and goal from the 3. Hundley looks around, throws it deep for Jarius Norwood, and it's not going to be caught. Incomplete. Field goal attempt for Zerline is up and good, and it's 14-3. 49ers hold an 11-point lead. 49ers want more points. 1st and 10, complete to Martavis Bryant. Bryant cuts up field, and he'll pick up 22. 1st and 10, it's a pitch to Jamal Alden. Alden around the edge. Jamal Alden turns the corner and is shoved out of bounds by Darius Butler. But that's another huge gain for Jamal Alden on the ground. 1st and 15 from the 42-yard line. Play action fake. Bad snap, but Johns corrals it. Quick pass to Kris Arnold, and Kris Arnold will pick up about 10. 2nd and 2 from the 29-yard line. Deontay Jackson in. Handoff to Jamal Alden. Following Jackson, he'll pick up 3. He only needed 2. 1st and 10. It's a draw to Jamal Alden. Alden cuts it back. Jamal Alden stays on his feet through the pile and gets the first down on the ground. How in the world did he get away from that sea of humanity? 1st and 10 from the 14, handoff Duke. Duke Johnson Jr. will finish off the drive with a touchdown. 49ers extend their lead. It's 21-3. 2nd and 10 from their own 22 for Brett Hundley and the Packers. They are in a huge hole. They need to get out of it, and he's going to be sacked! Sedale Hunt up the middle, his 2nd sack of the game. 3rd and 20 from their own 12. Hundley. Nobody's open, finds Norwood, but he's going to be brought down by Jaquiski Tart shy of the 1st, and they're going to have to punt it away. 3rd and 5 from their own 26-yard line. 4 wide for Brady Johns. He's going to look to his left, throw for Arnold. It's underthrown, it's intercepted, and this one is going back to the house. Pick 6 for the Packers. It's Quentin Rollins. That was just a bad decision by Brady Johns. There's one place you can't throw late, and it's the flats. The young rookie has to learn that, or he won't be starting very soon. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. They're trying to put more points on the board before the half. Pass to Denario Alexander is knocked out of his hands. That is Le'Veon Duncan in at corner, making a great play on the ball. 2nd and 10, pass to Lacy, and Eddie Lacy tries to run through Malcolm Jenkins, but he only picks up 2. 3rd and 8, play action fake. Hundley airing it deep for Alexander, and it's intercepted! Brandon Boykin with the pick, and that will take us down to the half. The 49ers hold an 11-point lead as we go to halftime. The offense has looked decent, meaning that Brady Johns has not, but boy has Jamal Alden. The defense has been good, bullying Brett Hundley thus far. Can they keep it up, and will the 49ers be able to get up to 500, or will the Packers win their 3rd game of the season? Find out right after this. And we are back. The 49ers have 176 yards on the ground in the first half. 152 of them have come from Jamal Alden on 15 carries and 2 touchdowns. Brett Hundley, 11 for 18 passing, has not been all that good, and they need to get Eddie Lacy going at least a little bit Otherwise, this game's going to be even further out of reach in a hurry. The Packers start out with the football in the second half of play. Hundley goes empty. Looks up the seam, and he finds his man! That's rookie Malcolm Johns out of UAB with the reception. 2nd and 3 from the 44-yard line coming out in the full house. Handoff Lacey. Gets away from Sedale Hunt, but cannot get away from the rest of the 49ers defense. A loss of 1. Riley Cooper in motion. 3rd and 4. Pass to Cobb is broken up. Ogletree and Motes both there on the crosser. That's going to be another punt for the Packers. 2nd and 8 from the 23. Brady Johns is going to roll out to his right. He's going to run with it. He puts the ball on the ground for the second time today. Martavis Bryant picks it up. Boy, has Brady Johns gotten lucky with those fumbles. They haven't cost the 49ers yet. 1st and 10, play action, fake, and that's Martin Roberts. Runner-up for Defensive Rookie of the Year last season. With the sack, 3rd and 14 from the 31. Pass right to Nate Hill, and he cannot hold on through contact from Casey Hayward. And that's going to be a punt for the 49ers. With 6:18 left in the third quarter, Hundley, draw 2, Eddie Lacy, and Lacy will pick up 5, but there's an injury timeout, and it's Eric Reid. Not something you want to see. One of the team's leading tacklers, guy with a lot of range, is down, and he will not return due to an elbow injury. 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Hundley trying to air it deep, and Mike Daniels gets to him. A loss of 7. 3rd and 12 from the 37. Hundley feels the heat from Sedale Hunt, takes a shot, checks it down to Norwood, but he's not going to get enough for the first. That's another Packers punt. 1st and 10, Johns play action fake, bootleg, throws to Nate Hill, and Hill cannot hold on. Casey Hayward with another pass breakup. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff Jamal Alden. Alden with running room, makes a cut, keeps chugging forward, and he's approaching 200 yards on the ball game as they're out to midfield. Johns adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. He's going to drop back. Looks to his left, finds Martavis Bryant on the sideline. Great pass from Brady Johns. It's another first down. 1st and 10 from the 36. Really clean pocket, airing it up over the middle for Bernie Lauderdale. Lauderdale reaches up with a big left mitt and hauls it in through the flag. There was clear defensive pass interference on Kevin Patrick. Patrick fell and tried to bring down Lauderdale with him, but Bernie Lauderdale would not be denied that football and makes an incredible one-handed grab. 1st and 10 from the 10. Handoff Jamal Alden. Cuts to the outside. Alden cuts it back, and he'll pick up 7. 2nd and goal from the 3. 4 wide. Johns adjusting the play. Throws a fader to Nate Hill, and it's intercepted! Clinton Dix picks it off, but Nate Hill never saw it. That is a huge blunder by Nate Hill, hanging his quarterback out to dry. See if it costs them in the end. That's 2 interceptions for Brady Johns. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quick pass to Norwood. That's going to be a pickup of 5. By the way, that's 7 interceptions on the season for Brady Johns so far through 4 games. 3rd and 6. Brett Hundley checks it down to Lacey. Lacey just barely stays in bounds. That's a first down out to the 43-yard line. Packers are driving. Down 2 scores. Hundley looks right. Throws for Norwood. Another reception in front of Jaquiski Tart, who has been absolutely abused in coverage this season. 1st and 15. It's a screen to Lacey. And Eddie Lacy will not escape Jawan Carey. 2nd and 18 from the 37. Hundley looking around, throws it for Alexander, and it's broken up. Darius Motes with another great play. He's had an incredible season when he's been on the field. 3rd and 18. Hundley looks, throws for Denario Alexander in the flat. Nowhere near enough for the first, but it is inside field goal range for Zerline. The kick is up and good, and it is now an 8-point 49ers lead. It's a 1-score game. 2nd and 9 for the 49ers. They come out with 3 tight ends. Play action fake. Johns plants his feet and throws to Deontay Jackson, who breaks a tackle, and Deontay Jackson, the fullback, gets out to the 48-yard line with that catch and run. 3rd and 4 from the 46. 49ers adjusting to play at the line of scrimmage. Low snap, give is to Duke. Duke Johnson cuts it to the outside, makes a good cut, and he'll pick up 5. Did a little bit longer than he needed to, but he got the job done. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Jamal Alden with the give, and Jamal Alden with another first down. This is really nothing new for him. 2 yards shy of 200 on the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 29. Brady Johns rolls out right. Brady Johns going to take it himself and slides after a gain of 9 on the ground. 2nd and inches from the 20. It's a pitch to Alden. Jamal Alden has the first down and more. Jamal Alden with a pickup of 10-24 for 207 and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 11. A chance to ice the game. Johns looks, throws right for Jamon Mason, who cannot hold on through contact. Incomplete. 3rd and 11 from the 12. Handoff, Jamal Alden cuts it back. Nowhere near enough for the first. So Brandon McManus, to make it a 2-score game once again, kicks it up and true. And it's 24-13 with 3:13 left. 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Hundley needs a quick score, complete to Norwood. He'll pick up about 7, but he stays in bounds. 2:35 left. 4 wide for Brett Hundley, Lacey in the backfield. Blitz comes, throws for Riley Cooper. It's incomplete, but they're going to get Malcolm Jenkins on a defensive pass interference. He panicked over the middle, and he's going to have to pay for that one. That's going to be a 14-yard penalty. Instead of it being 4th and 3, it's 1st and 10 out past midfield. 1st and 10 for Hundley. Rolls out to his right, throws across his body for Denario Alexander. Favre-esque, as Hundley's 23 for 36, 220. No touchdowns and a pick on the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 28. Hundley looking around, has time, finds Alexander again, who's upended by Jamal McNeal. 1st and goal, up the seam, right back to him. Denario Alexander with 3 big receptions on this drive, and it's a 5-point game. They're going for 2 to make it a 3-point deficit. Coming out in the shotgun, it's a give to Lacey. Breaks a tackle from McNeal, and he is in. The Packers are going to boot it deep. They're not going for the onside with 3 timeouts. They only need 3 points. Interesting decision. 49ers need at least 1 first down to put this game on ice. 1st and 10, handoff Jamal Alden. Alden to the outside, cuts it back. Jamal Alden to the open field, breaks a tackle, and is tripped up by Martin Roberts. He was gone, but he is tripped up, and that could save the game for the Packers. 1st and 10 from the 43 after they call their first timeout. Handoff Duke Johnson, and Duke Johnson accelerates up the middle. That's a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 from the 37, handoff Alden. Alden cuts it back, hit, and he puts the ball on the ground. It's recovered by the Packers, and that is a game changer if it is upheld. Jamal Alden with a rare fumble. He had a little bit of fumbling issues in college, not too many, but they're going to review it. And it looks like he is down before the ball is jarred loose. Take a look one more time. A little bit hard to tell, but I do think his left knee was down. Let's get the official ruling on the field, because this will decide the ball game.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
It is reversed. That is going to be a first down for the 49ers. And to be safe, Brady Johns will go into victory formation, and the 49ers will kneel away. And that is your ball game. Final score is 24-21. The San Francisco 49ers escape the Green Bay Packers with a 3-point victory. Brett Hundley put on a pretty good performance towards the end of that game, but it was all for naught. The player of the game is easily Jamal Alden. He was absolutely spectacular. You'll get to see his stat line in a minute. But the 49ers improved to 2-2 with Brady Johns under center. The Packers fall to 2-2, basically because Aaron Rodgers wasn't playing. If Rodgers was here, I don't think we would have won that game the way that Brady Johns played. But either way, both teams take on 2-2 teams next week. The Packers host the Bills, and the 49ers head on the road to the Los Angeles Rams. Jamal Alden, 27 for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a performance. Unfortunately, Reid is injured, and he had a really good game. It's just unfortunate that these injuries are happening. Jamal Alden, NFC Offensive Player of the Week yet again. More than deserving. Dislocated elbow for Reid. Dislocated ankle for Aaron Lynch. Partial PCL tear for Elgin Armstead, and dislocated elbow for Alex Boone. We signed Brendan Parker as a 4th linebacker. Basically, we're going to give Najee Simon some reps at that 3rd linebacker role, but we'll see anyway. Either way, we take on the Los Angeles Rams from LA next week. They're 2-2, everyone in the division is 2-2, and they're coming off a victory over the Seahawks by a final score of 30-24. Definitely interesting the way that they've been playing. Mike Mosley back and forth, the second-year man out of Texas A&M. Latavius Murray and Todd Gurley have been splitting reps for them, but that is not going to be the case this week because Todd Gurley is hurt. Todd Gurley is hurt. He will not be playing this week, and that's a big blow for the Rams, but they always seem to do well against us. The Rams are one of those teams that absolutely loves to spoil in the division, and Kai Forbath, who was 5 for 5 on field goals, has taken 17 field goal attempts through 4 games. Brady Johns has to be a bit better. 5 touchdowns, 7 picks, 58% so far on the season, despite the fact that we're 2-2. Jamal Alden is probably the reason for that. Duke Johnson also has 4 touchdowns, mind you. But Jamal Alden, 590 yards, 7.0 yards per carry, and a lot of offense overall for this 49ers team, one of the best in the league. Defensively, they just need to be a bit better, need to secure tackles a little bit better, make some plays in the secondary, some more interceptions. But all in all, the 49ers at 2-2 are in a pretty decent position. You know, they lost a game against the Cardinals, they lost a game against the Vikings, 2 pretty good teams at the moment. It's unfortunate, but it happened. Mike Mosley's been kind of terrible, but he's inconsistent, so he could have a 40 completion percentage game and then have a 60 completion percentage game. It's just how he is. Either way, like I said, Todd Gurley is not active this week. And I'll show you guys the injury report at the beginning of next episode instead of the end of this one because I don't think I included it. I'm sorry. But actually, I did include it. Never mind. I did include it, guys. False alarm. False alarm. You can just take a look at that on your way out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlight Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.